Hey, how's it going, everybody? In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys some useful tips and tricks you guys can use on Red Dead Online. Some being you might already know, some being you don't know, but I'm going to go ahead and shed some light on some things that are kind of easily missable that you guys can easily do, and some useful tips you guys can go ahead and use on the online. So some of these I don't know if Rockstar meant to put them in the game or if they're clearly by mistake. There's also one where you buy ammo. You can spend the same amount for buying 60 rounds as in buying 5 rounds. You spend the same amount, so hopefully that's something that they fix, because I don't think that is something they actually put in the game, because it doesn't make any sense why you spend the same amount of money. So I'm showing you guys exactly how to get around that and spend the right amount of money on the right amount of rounds. So first thing I'm going to talk about is how to run a certain distance without using all of your horse stamina, but being able to actually keep running and not have to stop. This road pretty much have unlimited stamina. If you guys know this, you have to use the cinematic camera to do this. Some people might already know this, but if you don't, I'm going to show you guys right here. So let's just say there's a certain place you want to get to, whether it being all the way across the map, or you just want to go from town to town or city to city, so you guys can get there and not really pay attention to anything, or just get there and just kind of relax and not have to keep pressing X to keep running and using all your horse's stamina. So what you want to do is mark wherever you want to go on the map and then go into cinematic view, but make sure you're running on the road when you do this, because it's the only way it will work, because your horse will just keep following the road or following your waypoint. And that is pretty much how it works. You use all of your stamina. Your horse will use all of his stamina and his core, just depending on how far you have to run. But don't worry about that, because it will keep running in cinematic view even if all the core and your stamina is gone. Just make sure before you do it, you feed your horse at least like one thing of hay, so his stamina bar goes all the way up. Because sometimes it does glitch out and your horse will start just trotting and be out of breath. So that is one way to get past that. So all you want to do is go ahead and mark on the map wherever you want to go, get onto the road and run however fast that you are going. Whenever you do the cinematic view is how fast your horse will run. So all you want to do is just keep tapping X to your horses at full speed, and then hold the touchpad or whatever it is for Xbox to go in cinematic view, and your horse will run the full speed no matter how far it is, as long as he has like full stamina, things like that. Like I said, sometimes it does glitch out when you're doing this, so he'll just sit there and trot and be out of breath. So make sure you guys at least feed him something to make him have at least a full stamina or full core bar. And that is pretty much it. I don't know if Rockstar meant to put that in the game, but it is something that is there that you guys can go ahead and use. And then you can also use your map while doing this, or just pull up your phone and pull up the Rockstar Companion app and just watch the map from there to make sure no enemy players are coming to kill you. Next, I'm going to show you guys how to get past the thing where if you buy a certain amount of ammo, you pay the certain amount for 1 bullet, as in you pay the amount for 60. So whenever you go into a general store or you go to the gunsmith, you're going to buy ammo. So I'm going to show you guys here how much you actually spend when doing this. So first off, I'm going to go into the general store, really wherever you want to go, wherever you buy it from. Go down to ammunition. I'm going to find some type of ammo that I have just a little bit less than full amount of, so I can show you guys exactly how much you are spending, also spending less than what it needs. See, when you buy something, you're supposed to be buying 60 cartridges of that item for however much it says, as in this is 60 cents. And you see my money up there is $1,192.99. But when I go up here and I buy the revolver cartridges, I'm going to be spending 60 cents on 2 rounds, which makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. You see here, I'm going to buy it and it's going to drop down to 39 cents. It makes no sense that you're spending the same amount of money for 60 cartridges that you are for 2. Hopefully that is something that they fix and kind of even out, because it really makes no sense. So I'm going to go and show you guys how to get around that. So back out of that and open up your catalog that the game gives you, that you just hold on your person. As you see here, I have like 174 rounds out of 200 of a certain round, and it's about 20 something off, but I'm still going to be paying the same price. What you want to do is buy your ammo so it goes into the post office or your camp, so you get the exact amount that you're paying for, and you also just go back and forth from wherever you're going to buy it from. Go to the post office or go back to your camp. All you got to do is just go back there and refill whatever you have left over. Because here you're going to buy 60 cartridges, and then if it fills you up, all you got to do is go back to pick all those up. So you're literally spending no more money, and you're spending the correct amount of money to actually get them. Now this one isn't as important to do, but you can also do this at night or daytime, wherever you want to do it. But if you guys notice, you can't really have anything out whenever you have your lantern out. So all you want to do, if you guys want to have your lantern out while having weapons out, is hold up your lantern and go hog tie an enemy player or NPC. Once you hog tie them, make sure your lantern's out before you pick them up, and you'll put it on his side like you did there, and then he'll pick up the enemy player / NPC. Next what I'm going to do is his left on the D-pad, go down to online options and respawn. Whenever you respawn, your lantern will still be on your hip, and you can have the full range of having any weapon out that you want with it still being on your hip and glowing the way to wherever you are going. You see there, it's on my hip, and I pulled out my dual revolvers, so you can see that both my hands actually have a weapon in them, and the lantern is on my hip. You do this with any weapon. You have out your rifle, your repeater, shotgun, whatever it is that you want to have out. You can have it out during this whole process because it just stays on your hip. Now if you guys are getting tired of it being out, all you gotta do to put it away is go ahead and go into your inventory and equip the lantern back into your hands, or just go ahead and fast travel to any location that you want to, because you guys know that it will instantly put it down. Next I want to talk about is the last thing. If you guys are going AFK and you want to go to your camp and just hang out while you go get some food, or if you're going to the restroom or anything like that, make sure you guys go and sit down at the table, because if you don't and there's someone following you trying to kill you, all they gotta do is go into your camp and push you out of it to kill you. Even if your white flag is up, you can still push people, and then they'll just push you out of your camp and kill you. So make sure if you guys go AFK inside your camp, just go ahead and sit down in the chair and make your analog stick is just moving your character to where you keep looking around. For a bandit, or literally just put it on something, like lean it up against something so the analog stick is stuck in one location, so you just keep moving around and don't get kicked for inactivity. But yeah guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I just want to let you guys know a few things you guys can do as in tips and tricks on online. A few of them are very useful, as the one I'm doing now where I'm using cinematic view to run and use all my stamina, but the horse will just keep running to wherever the waypoint is. Also the next one is being the ammunition, to where you spend the same amount of rounds for 2 as you do for 60, so make sure you guys buy them out of your catalog and send them to the post office so you guys can go and get the full amount of rounds for the exact amount of money you're supposed to be spending on them, and not overpaying for only like a few rounds. Also guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I just want to let you guys know these things that I found helpful while doing and playing Reddit online. Anyways guys, if you guys are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, it really helps me out a lot. Also hit that notification button and like button if you enjoyed this video, because so you guys are notified as soon as my new videos come live. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.